One. Good morning, traders. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, we're not going to be on very long today. It's going to be a short stream. Unfortunately, today, nothing is reaching the, nothing's hit the parameters. We have certain parameters that everything has to reach before we make any recommendations. And right now, nothing's reached that. It happens sometimes, you just wait and then keep an eye on the scanner, see what the scanner brings you. Right now, let's see. Kind of low, let's see, kind of low on volume here, but MCEP not too bad if it can pick up volume. This is a good one right here. MCEP is a good one, but it's got to be able to pick up some volume right around the number that it's at, 350 number. That's where you would look to potentially get in, but it's got to get some volume. It's got room literally all the way up to 467. Will it get there? Who knows? We've got some news on this thing. Just some restructuring of dollars and cents, it looks like, for the best I can see. I didn't get too deep into it. As long as there's a news headline, that's the most important part. Let me see. Let's check a few things on that one. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, MCEP over a period of time. You can't see it on this chart here. Let me see something here. No. See if this one will bring it back far enough. Yeah. As you can see back here, MCEP, the resistance point was back. You got April, 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 April. So that's a ways back. But the highest resistance point in this whole group is $4. And, right now, today, it popped the $4 number. It didn't stay over it, but it did get over it for a little while, and actually formed a little bit of support right there at $4. But then since then it's dropped. So we'd have to see this thing. 350 is not a bad number. In all honesty, $4 would probably be a little better. That would show a little strength. So, but $3.50 or $4, I feel you probably could make a couple of dollars on this thing. And then, you know, hey, listen, after the $4, who knows? It's over the 200, it's over the 50, it's over the, you know, it's over the world here. So it might make a run. So, but you know, nothing's definite on some of these today. So, let me just check one other thing here. Okay, MITT looks almost the same. We've got MITT. $4 is also another number of resistance that it kind of popped through here. You can't. Let's see. There we go. There we go. That was a number of resistance. As you see, it just snuggled over that a little bit. Now, if this thing pulls back to like 330, 350, 330, again, none of these are really specific today, but if it pulls back around there, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Okay. What are we watching here? Let's see. What are we going to watch here? MITT. Kind of going in the direction that we had talked about in that 330 range. On its way. We'll see what it does. CEP. You know what? Let's mark that. Easier to see. There's two right next to each other. That's it for the moment. Let's see if anything else makes a move. And CEP, we were looking for 350 on that, and it looks like, I don't know. Let's see, it doesn't have much volume still. So MITT is working its way to the 330 range. I don't know if it's going to get there or not. Like I said before. Right now it's at 350. Or 355, 358, something like that. But it's in the 350 range. Oh, my swing trades are doing really well. Holy moly. Didn't even get a chance to look at those this morning. Swing trades are killing it. XLE is just like out of control here. Holy cow. Makes me want to almost sell it right now, but it's a swing trade. I'm keeping it. XLE. Let's see, XLE got in that at $30.57. It's now 14.33. So another few cents. It'll be in exactly $14 that I get in there. It didn't get to the number I was hoping for. Missed it by a few cents. We still got time though. Yeah, just the market in general is crushing it this morning. Really crushing it. Jobs report was much stronger than they said. Like much stronger. China's looking to backstop some troubled banks. So, got some action, got some serious action going on just in the market in general. So that's driven TVIX down from about 125 down to about 107. So if you decided to short TVIX, you good call. You did really well. Yeah, let's take a look at ZEST. And ZEST. Whoops. Trigger finger here. What do we got volume wise? Not so much. All right. But it was making a move. All right. Let's take a look at HTZ. HTZ. Nothing definitive right here where you might want to jump in. Nothing definitive at all. Except for the fact that this number around this 370 is a resistance number. That's definitive. I like to find quality support numbers. They're much more. They're much safer. But 375 is a real strong resistance number. So I think if you can get, if you can get a little surge, a little activity, you might be able to get over to 375 range. All right, let's see this puppy here. What's going on here? Oh, nothing. Shares, 12. No, I don't know. That was it. Look at that. Okay. Wait, these charts are so slow. And why is this? Oh, this must be some sort of, let's see. Most growth and quantity, limited, There's no news, there's no nothing. Some sort of block purchase must have happened here. It had to have. Either that or, let me see. Yeah, I was looking to see if it was in some sort of stop, like a circuit breaker or anything like that. But no. Let's take one more look. This is not a very common one here. You don't see this one showing up very often. So it's got like just about 4 million shares of, in float. Hmm. Yeah, not much going on here. I can't see volume on this thing. Kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Yeah, staying away from that. Get rid of that one. Right, let's check some VWAP surges going on here, unless there's anything else on the gapper list going on. Now let's take a look at FRSX. What is the what going on here? Let's see. We got some volume. Definitely got some volume. A little bit on the slow moving side. Most of the volume is negative. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, they got a patent application filed for, guess what? COVID-19. So there you have that. Of course they do. I think Disney is going to file a COVID-19 patent. I swear. It's just like, it's crazy, man. MITT, it might be forming into a range at the 350 area. I don't know. Hard to say right at the moment. MITT, that was one of the ones we were looking at earlier. That's HT. Be nice if they get the right stock on the chart. That always helps. I have found that when trading, it's always good to look at the right stock. 350 looks like a decent support area now that it's hit it twice. So 350 could be a spot here. Could be a spot. And while talking, I missed it. XSPA making a little bit of a move. Where did it go? Where did it go? These things are moving so fast I can't click them. Trying. There we go. XSPA. All right, it's sitting here, which looks like a support area for it at the moment. Yeah, it does. 242. On XSPA. 7-cent pop on it so far. 11 cents if you get it at 242. It's got to break up over 255. It's gotten as high as 255, well, 257 on this candle. But it's got to break it, you know, authoritatively. If this can get up to 265 would be nice. 265, 261, 265 would be the next steps. XSPA is always in some sort of play. You know, just one of those stocks that it just always hangs around. This is a very decisive area for this stock. Let's see. Yeah, we had a decent amount of resistance back here, back in April, in this area, at this 250, 260 range. You got your 50, you got your 200, so XSPA is definitely above that. So yeah, it's moving nicely. There we go. It's broken the what do you call it? The 261 number. And now next stop 265. Want to get over that authoritatively, not just a little tweak. And then you'd go, oh, look at it, broke it. I'm gonna buy 1,000 more shares. Don't do that. Make sure it breaks it with authority. If you got in 242, 266, you're doing well right now. All right, 270. We're looking for 270 as our next goal on XSPA. We got so far. We got 30 seconds or so left on this candle, so you want to see it hold up. It's broken it nicely. Now, next stop 284. I don't know. We gotta wait and see. Can't predict this one. $284, we're waiting to see if it'll break. We got a little pullback here. This thing pulls back to the 260s. I'm out. You know, that like 265 range, 264, I'm out. Pullback is fine, but you don't want to give it all back. You get a 242. You get out of this thing at 264. You did well. You did real well. Now let's see here. see what this pullback's going to do. Buyers are trying to force this candle green. Didn't do it, but again, it's a pullback candle. That's fine. We need this over 273 with authority. Over 273 with authority. It's over 273. It's up at 277. That's fighting. This is a struggle point right here. Definite struggle point. God, that's loud. Scares the hell out of me every time it happens. All right, 275, 275. High of this candle was 278. Yeah, this is where a real struggle's taking place. So have your finger ready on the sell all button, just in case it goes the other way. We can only look for numbers to strive for. And 272 was that number, and it made it. Now the next number to strive for is 284. 284 is the next number to strive for. Now, does it have enough gas in its tank to go a whole 10 cents? Maybe it does. Maybe it does. You know, it's got news about something I've never heard of before. COVID-19. God, man, everybody's COVID-19. Okay, now my get out number would be 266. Right there at 266 right now. Time to go. Thank you. Have a nice day. All right, so nice trade. 262 to 266. I mean, 242 to 266. All right. Can't complain about that one. That's a nice trade. Pretty easy. MITT missed that 350 mark again. 350 up to right now, trading up at 365. Son of a gun. Because we're in a range on that one at the moment. It was ranging up to 390s, but it's losing most of its steam, so probably 370 is the best you can hope for on this. Hope for. I mean, it might have its peak right now at like the mid 360s. So I wouldn't get too excited about that one anymore. Let's see. All right, that was nice, XSPA. We had a nice positive trade with 24 cents, I think that was. Yeah. That's not bad. Not bad. Could live with that. Definitely could live with that. Let's see here. Come on, people, get on board. If you like it, click it. All right? Click a thumbs up if you like this video. I mean, what did we do? We just went 242 to 266. Is there anything wrong with that? No. Is there anything good with that? Hell yeah. Like some thumbs up on that one if we can make it happen. That'd be really wonderful. And you can chat anything you want. Doesn't matter. Anything you want, my friends. Does not matter. I mean, we obviously don't want to have a room filled with people that are just, you know, just doing filth. But, you know, if a trade goes the other way on you and you want to let out a little steam, you can let off some steam. It's okay. So, let's see. What else we got here? CRC is too far gone. CRC, just throwing this out there, may make a nice swing trade. This has room up to 254, 250. We'll say 250, and then room up to $3, and it's trading out at $2. So, not quite ready yet. Not quite ready yet. Probably more than likely by tomorrow if it continues on track. CRC. We got to write that one down. Swing. Swing, swing, swing. All right. That's a good possibility on that. Okay. CPE. Let's see, what do we got here? CPE. We've got... We've got a resistance point right here. It's right at resistance at $1.13. Just kicked over it very nicely to $1.15. The high of today's market is $1.24. It's a very slow mover. I think we'll stay away from this one. Let's see what else we got. What else do we have here? No, that's not the one I wanted. Yep, scared the hell out of me again. Too bad this one didn't hit the scanner sooner. Because it broke. Yeah, it broke resistance, then hung on support. Man, this would have been a nice spot to get in right here. Right here. This is classic right here. Classic. And people might say, well, what about that little tiny red candle in the middle? Doesn't that change things? No. That was just a blip. It's a blip. It doesn't count. But this was at 107. The full body of the candle is at 107, and then you had resistance again. It broke it, got over it, came back down, got over it, came back down, and it was hanging at this 107 for 3 straight candles, which became a support number. Would have been nice. 107 right up to 119, but we didn't get there. You know, we don't just trade here, we talk about stuff. So you can learn how to trade the right way without risking too much. This has got some low volume, and it's actually at a support line right now, right about now. But the volume is pretty low on this thing. It's not really doing too much. It's like really low. So too bad for that. That would have been an okay setup. If it had volume, this would have created some excitement. See, support line, you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost close enough. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bars, 10 1 minute bars, all came down to support. If that doesn't give you a clue, nothing will. Let's see, PSV. Yeah, we're not really killing PSV on volume here, that's for sure. Let's see if it's got anything in its tank. High of $1.95 in a pre-market. And right now we're trading at $1.28. $1.28. No volume, no excitement, no thrill. Oh, MIT. Let's see something here. Let's see. This might be a good spot to get an MITT, MITT, You can get in at like 335, 333, 337, 336. In that ballpark, it may run for you. I don't know if it has enough enthusiasm at the moment, but it may. Then your next number would be 341, which it has popped. And then 344, which it's at right now. Yeah, there it is. There it is. 347 it's up to. Okay, next step will be 351. Want to see it break that at 351. Oh, XSPA taking off too, I just noticed. Again. This stock just never dies. Never dies. So if you held it, if you held on to it, you were rewarded with it getting up to 284. But that would have been a little crazy. There's the scare the shit out of me bell. That's what I call it. But focusing back on MITT, I'm getting up as high as 347 on this most recent candle. Here's the number we talked about, 335 earlier. I'm sorry, 333 earlier, for it to hit and make a turnaround, if you were paying attention. 333, and now we're at 349. 349, and we're looking to break 351. Not a far reach. 350. $350, $350. Trying to break that 351. Okay, it's at it right now, but it needs to break it with authority. It's a slow mover, this one, so you know you have time, but you still got to be ready because anything can flush. Anything can flush. Still holding at the 351. Oh my goodness. RGS, another one of my swing trades, is exploding. I got in this thing at 1050, I believe it was, and now it's 1173. 2,000 shares. That's a good day so far. That's definitely a good day so far. Well, that's $2,500 just about. That's nice. I like that. And the other Swing XLE is just, I can't say enough about it. Cannot say enough about it. It's just doing so well, it's ridiculous. RGS, in case you're wondering. Oh, okay, here we go. I'll tell you that in a minute. MITT broke the 351. We're at 353 now. 353 now. If it holds this, our next stop will be 354. Now, 354. Yep, 354. That's the next stop. If it gets there. It's becoming a bit extended on the greens, and if you notice, if you notice, the green is starting to decrease. The green interest, the buying interest is starting to decrease. So be careful here. You don't want to give it back. 335 to 356 is a nice run. I mean, it might have more. We just need a little pop on that volume just to be sure. Excuse me. So it did break the 356. It got to 357, but that might be it. We'll see. Gotta have an exit strategy. Exit strategy for me here would be 352. 352, I would bail on this one. I keep my money. Hey, if this thing runs up to $3, have a nice day. See ya. I still made my money. But yeah, that'd be my exit strategy in 352. And excuse me. Now, the allergies are out of control so far this year. I don't even know what to do anymore. 359, so we're at the high. We are at the high of this candle right here. We're at 359, so we're at that high. We're waiting to break that. That's going to be asking a lot at the moment. Because as you can see, 359 is pretty much like kind of like an average range all through here. That it's, you know, we had this pop here in the morning, and now we're setting into almost like an average range. So there we go. There we go. Out. Got to get out. That's the spot. That's the spot. The 352 is the spot. Or you can be a real trooper and hold on. It's up to you, but that's the out spot for as far as I'm concerned. So 335 to 352. Another nice move without any stress. Welcome to Stress-Free Trading. That's my announcer voice. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Swing trade's popping. It's killing it. Killing it. Love it. Love it. Like I say, this is not going to be a day where I'm going to be here long. So let's take a look at PSV. Looks like the volume's a little. No, volume's not too bad. Thought it was on the soft side. This looks like it's kind of settled into a range between 115 and maybe 130, 132, 130, 115 to 130. You might be able to grab something here. If it grabs to 115, you get up to 130. You dump it, unless it jumped over to 130 rapidly. But, that might be a move for you. I have to say, gotta see how it plays out. Actually, more like 116. And then, yeah, definitely 130. Definitely 130. Is that really what I want? 116. You know what? Yeah, because it's right in between 115 and 117, and that's about where I would look on this one. If you get in at 117, it loses 2 cents, and then goes up to 133. You're fine. But there's your range. Let's see. Range trading is fun. I like range trading. All right, after that pullback on MITT, it's making another little bit of a move. So it's got a little more gas in its tank. But you know what? You put money in your pocket, and that's the most important part, my friends. The most important part. Put some money in your pocket. Walk away smiling. That's what I like to do. I hear everybody talking about these massive, massive moves. Oh my God, we made so much money today. They're online in chat rooms and all this stuff talking about it, and you're like, yeah. Okay. What about that massive move you made yesterday that went down $5 a share? What about that one? Let's take a look at this one. This would have been a good spot right here, $1.53 to get in on that. We'd have to wait and see if this thing can break its resistance area around $1.70. If it breaks $1.70, it might move. It might move. It's got some volume. Let's see. Might make a move. Yeah, MITT hasn't done much since it did that pullback, but it's a slow crawler. You know, it's still around that 359 number, so 358. So FRSX. See if we can break around that $1.70-ish. Actually, like $1.72, I'd feel a little more warm and fuzzy about. If it breaks that, and you got room up to like $1.90, which is okay. That's FRSX. PSV, came close to getting in the range. Got down to $1.19, it looks like. I think, yeah. We're looking for $1.16. But $1.19's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last 5 candles. So we might have to up that to $1.19 now. See if that does anything. However, the top number, $1.30, is still in play because it hasn't gone above there. So FRSX, we're looking for dollars to break $1.72 to show any strength here. Yeah, it's trying. It's definitely working its way up. Definitely trying. Let's see what happens. And we're looking to break, let's see, 173, which it did. Next number we're looking to break is $1.84. $1.84. Looks like we're working on it. We're up there, $1.80, $1.80, $1.80. Come on, $1.84. We got to get there. Gotta get there. It's getting a little volume surge here. Very nice. Very nice. Liking that. FRSX. FRSX. $1.79. $1.80. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Looking to pop $1.84 if we can. $1.80 is getting a little struggle there at $1.80. A little back and forth. Yeah, losing a little bit of steam. Guess there we go. There we go. $1.80, $1.83. It's got to pop that $1.84. Man, it breaks $1.84, it could have some juice in the tank. But we get $1.85, $1.85, and high day is $1.90. High day is $1.90. High of day is $1.90. Right, $1.87, 88, 89, 90. Here we go. Here we go. Circuit breakers at 209. $1.90. Is it just going to sit there? Maybe it is. Let's see what happens. May have just flushed up to where it's going to go and it's going to end its day there. I think I'm out. I'm out. Out. All right. So, got out at $1.88. Got in at $1.72. Got out at $1.88. It's another nice one. God, I hope you're paying attention to this. That's two now. 72. It's 16 cents pop right there. You know, I keep saying 16 cents pop. It's supposed to be 16-cent pop. But I'm one of those people who watch The Dog Whisperer like it was a religion, because I like dogs. Love dogs. So I watched him because I wanted to learn how to handle my dogs the best I could. And people would have these like monster leash and collar and harness contraptions and walking their dogs, and the dog would be pulling them down the road, and they'd be, yanking back, and it'd just be this battle back and forth with them and the dog. And here would come the Dog Whisperer. The guy is incredible, an amazing human being. He'd come by and he'd do his thing, and in like 2 minutes, he'd be walking with this little tiny leash. And not even a collar. He would just loop it and put it on their neck. And the dog would be walking like a friggin' show dog in like 2 minutes. And he used to crack me up because he would say, see, 39 cents leash. I love that saying. And after I watched enough Dog Whisperer, I would help my friends with their dogs. And yes, I appropriated his saying, and I used it, and I'm proud of it because the man was a genius. And I would say to my friends, I go, see, 39 cents leash, and I can't stop saying cents. So when you hear me say that, it's not because I don't know how to say it right. I can't say it right. So that was a nice 16 cents move, along with the leash. So there's my story. Just have to do a post here. Just give me a second. Okay. Have to do specific things every day. Very important. Must remain consistent. All right. So we had two winners today, live, because there was nothing on the scanners. XSPA and FRSX. Scared the shit out of me, Belle. Anyway, XSPA, we had, what do we have? We had one, no. What the hell do we call that at? 262 is what it was. Yep, 262, and gotten up as high as 288. And FRSX, we called this one at $1.72. And we got up as high as $1.95. I personally got out at $1.88. So those are two live calls. Two live calls. And two live calls that made some money. 72, 16 cents on that one. 23 cents on that one. 39 cents on two trades. So, depending on your share size, that's how much money you made, times 39 cents, or times wherever you got in or out. FRSX, yeah, it's fading back to the number we called it out at $1.72. But don't give up on these things when they do that. You always want to keep an eye on them because they may rerun again. Because that number was good. It was good enough to use to get into it. So that number's, it holds water. As you can see on FRSX here, $1.72, and this is just for comparison's sake. You can see that it was a support number here and a resistance number here. All right, so those numbers are still valid. So look where you are. You're here again. So sometimes you can use those numbers 2 or 3 times in a row. So just food for thought. It's lost a bit of its volume, but still, it's not bad. I mean, still got 250,000 shares trading here. But in comparison, it's lost a little bit. This was the surge right here. This part was just dandy. You like that word. This part was just dandy. That was a nice volume surge. But as everything, and it's funny, if you do this, I always say trading is kind of like a bow and arrow. All right, so we'll take that, okay? We'll take that. And we'll go. I need to get a spot where it'll let me click. There we go. And let's just say we do this. Okay? Got this triangle of volume. I would like to move the whole thing down a little bit to really emphasize the point, but it disappears when you do that. And what would we have in the middle right here? What would we have in the middle right here? We would have the bow, the arrow, rather. We would have the arrow. Yeah, it will. See, it doesn't let you make that. But you know what? We'll use this volume candle as the arrow. All right? It's the arrow. Pull back. It's going up and 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 up. Got to that top point. Boom! Let it go. And down we go. So, yeah. Trading's like a bow and arrow. It really is. It always is. It's inhale, exhale. as long as you're wearing a mask. But that's what it is, man. It really is. Okay, so let's see how our friend PSV is making out. Looks like it's losing all of its strength here. Although it is hitting, it is getting close to hitting that $1.16 number. That's for sure. Of course, it might take it 7 days to get there, but let's see. It's getting there, getting there. $1.18. We would want $1.17, but we'd want some volume. So what you don't want to be is the only one to the dance who's like buying the ticket, you know. Like this, if you go in and buy like 5,000 shares of this, you will it'll take you all day to get rid of it, for crying out loud. We need volume, man. We need volume. Look at this. Back over here, we had 345, 350,000 shares, and what are we down to now? 20. That's slightly significant, I'd say. This was the run right here in the morning, 70 cents up to $1.43. That was pretty sweet. I'm gonna guess, pretty sure, that was circuit breaker. Then it came back. So see, the first circuit breaker was green. This is always a good thing to talk about circuit breakers, because you can make a lot of money on circuit breakers. The first circuit breaker was green, and normally, this is not every single time, but normally the second circuit breaker is also going to go green, which this one did. Then about 50-50. See, like on the first one, you got about a 75% chance of it going green, right? Which is pretty good. That's not a bad number. So if you trade only circuit breakers and control your risk 75% of the time, you're going to do well, right? The second one, generally around 50% chance that it's going to go green again after it reopens. The third one, about 25% chance. Lo and behold, look it. After the third green circuit breaker opened up, what happened? It retraced all the way. All the way it retraced. Every nickel on that third one. So, but now it looks like it's settled into a range. And the thrill is gone, baby. The thrill is gone. Yep, thrill's gone. So FRSX broke that area. At $1.71.72 collapsed. It broke the support number. If you were using this for support over here, which generally right around here, that's the number you should be using for support. Or even if you were using here as support. Doesn't matter which one you used, it broke it, baby. Now, the next support number you want to look at with this, where you may get an opportunity if it gets there, is around $1.50. And it looks like it's on its way on a mission. Looks like it's ready to rock and roll, man. But Yeah. $1.50 would be your range. Yep, there it is. There it is, right there. That number. That would be your range if you were so inclined to get back to this. That would be it. Now, there's no guarantee it's going to hold that $1.50. So you got support, support, you had resistance, resistance. That's always a plus. Remember that. When a line is resistance and support, when it doubles, that's huge. All right? So, you know, it's done its whole meandering up and down. But look at this here. Support, 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 support. So now it wants to get back there, it looks like. So you may have an opportunity at $1.50 on this one. Look at last time it got to $1.50. Ran all the way up to $1.95. $1.95. And if you went with just a resistance number, they got up to $1.84. Nothing wrong there. So we'll keep an eye on that one. FRSK support at $1.50, and we'll see what happens. Maybe we can go to the well twice on that one today. It all depends, though, how long this takes, because I've got things I have to do today, and I can't be at this for too long today, unfortunately. But yeah, market is pounding it, man. The SPY's up $6.75. The Dow is up 673. NASDAQ is up 161. Everywhere you look, it's green. Everywhere you look, it is green. Which is nice. Which is nice. One of my other swing trades, Amarin, up nicely. So that's another good thing. It's leveled off a little bit though, the pop. But that's all right, man. It's holding it. It's holding it strong. Yeah. Definitely holding on to it strong. Showing 317.44 is VWAP. It's over it. It's over it nicely. That to me is like such a comfortable distance on VWAP. It just always shows like, you know, look how strong I am. Look at it. Look at this through the whole day. Just nice and strong. Not crazy, not out of its mind, but nice and strong. And then if you you look down here, here we go. Here's our range on the SPY. Started to lose a little bit here, but stayed within range. And here we go. So this also is a nice strong move up. It's, you know, it's not, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's not a move like this. If this move answered this move right here with the same move, I'd be very concerned. Very, very concerned. But this move as the answer right here is so encouraging. It is so encouraging because it's moving up with strength. A move like this has no choice but to go the other way. So if it answered with the same move, right? Like if it did this, that's about right. If it did that, Let's make it a color we can see. So if it did that, I'd be really worried, because I would think shortly thereafter, the next move would be that. You know what I mean? That bow and arrow effect. That would scare me. That would be too much growth too quick. It never works. Ever. Never, ever, never, 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 ever. So, see, long, not real slow, but medium size growth. Should pull back here. Didn't answer it like this. It answered it like this. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's what we like. That's what we like to see. Until we got over here. Ah! It's like falling off a damn cliff, isn't it? Anyway, but that's what we're talking about. Let's see. FRSX getting near that $1.50 range. A couple of nice trades today. A couple of real nice trades today. And you know what's funny? Probably stocks that, you know, some of your gurus would consider very unsexy. You know? Very like, nah, I wouldn't trade that. That's, you know, that's not, that doesn't, you know, it's not moving at 22,000 miles an hour. Well, we put together just about a 40-cent move between those two stocks, and it was stress-free, 100% stress-free. And that's what I like doing. We find stocks that not necessarily are, you know, the big stars, the ones that everybody's looking at. Sometimes we do. But we find ones that make sense off of our scanners. And both of these came off of our scanner. And I'm very happy with them. PCV. Oh, look at that. I'm gabbing away here. All right, PSV, sorry. I think I'm doing construction or something here. Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing I was gabbing. It broke its range. Broke the range from the 117 that we were looking at down to 110. So that might be a good thing. But the volume is really soft too. But it is coming back up. So this might be one that still is valid. I gotta fix that. APPS, one of my all-time favorites, was just added to our chart surging attention getters. Ooh. Hoofa. Let's see. thing's making a pretty good move. It got added a little too late. I don't know why it took until then. Usually it's much quicker that they get added, but yeah, well. SRNE, my old nemesis. Boy, this one fooled me. I remember. Fooled me good. Yes, it happens. It does happen where I get fooled. Not a lot, but sometimes. Now, this is an interesting candidate here. Genius. GNUS. This thing was out of control yesterday. 1173 it got to. I probably should have looked at this one a little closer this morning, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. But I think I would have talked about 550 probably being the number on this. I think. Let me see. I remember glancing at it, and I think 550 was where I was planning on talking about. Or no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe a second. Wait just a cotton picking second here. Just hold on. Now, what was it? I don't remember now. What did I see when I just glanced at it this morning in the pre-market? Let me see. You know what? Let me just isolate pre-market. Maybe that'll tell me. Ah, yes. Yes, 599 was the number. That was the number. I'm sorry. 599. So, that was the number I was thinking this morning. I kind of wish I would have jumped in, because 599 would have got me up to 620. Would have been a 20-cent move on that, but it didn't get there. But looks like it might be on its way back. Let's see. Let's see. We got a letter from the CEO of Genius. Wonder if he's a genius. I can't stop at my genius jokes. Okay, so, God, this print is so small. Good Lord. All right, so it says, unprecedented times, we're all looking for healing, positivity, nothing more important than a smile. A smile is at the core of our product. Okay. We make animated cartoons for children's families. We tell stories, feel good, make them laugh, bring them joy. Seek to enrich with positive lessons, tolerance, and inclusion. That's never been more important than today. To that end, I am proud to share that this morning we announced the engagement of the most successful programming executive in the history of children's television, Margaret Loesch, an executive chairman at the Cartoon Channel. You go for a job on your resume. Yes, I'm executive chairman at the cartoon channel. Then a big cartoon anvil falls out of the sky and lands like 2 feet away from you. Let's see. Growing Channels, All Magics eventually sold to the Disney for $5.5 billion. Former president of the Disney Television. Why is she? The former president. Why is he a former president? That mean they fired him, or he just left? I don't understand. Like some of these cats that have these CEO jobs like these, right? That like, listen, let's call it what it is. They're ridiculously paid, right? Ridiculously paid. And they come in, they get everything going, everything's all set up, doing what they wanted to do. And they kind of have it running. Then at that point, just push a button, come in the morning, push a button. They get all the people, I hate that bell. They got all the people in place. They got all their systems in place. They got everything in place. They've bought they've worked contracts. They've done all kinds of good stuff, and they're making 50 gajillion trillion billion gazillion dollars a year, and then they go, I need to not work here anymore. The coffee here sucks. I need a new job. They're the boss. They're the boss. They're the head of everybody. So it's not like they could say their boss is a jerk, or the coffee sucks, because they can just say, okay, we're going to get different coffee. They can change it and mold it to almost anything they want. Obviously they got stockholders and stuff they can answer to, but they can change things and mold things to almost anything they want it to be. I've never understood why they would leave and then go to Genius, which is, that's a whole different ball game there, man. Like why? Why would you do that? Why would you give up a gig like that? Like, for instance, myself, personally, I think to myself, like you'll see, perfect example. Depends on how old you are, if you'll remember this. Or you could be young and watch reruns. But the show Cheers. All right? Cheers. Mega hit. And I think it was the 90s, maybe, right? Or 80s or 90s, whatever, it doesn't matter. That part doesn't matter to the story. But Cheers was a monster hit, and like they were all, they all renegotiated contracts for the seasons. They're just all making tons of money. The guy who played Sam, whatever his name is, guy was making a fortune. Even the guys that just sat at the bar, that real heavy set guy and the postman guy, Norm, and whatever the other guy's name was, they were making money. The guy who played Frasier, he was making money. The one who was making the second highest amount of money was Shelley Long, who played Diane. Played that part so well. That part was made for her. And Shelley Long apparently started thinking, I'm way too good for a sitcom. I need to branch out on my own and do my own thing. She had like 2 or 3 completely failed movies. Failed. And she literally did a movie with Tom Hanks. How do you have a movie that fails with Tom Hanks? He did a movie with him in a friggin' soccer ball. It was a monster hit. His co-star was a soccer ball. Wilson. Remember that? Whatever movie that was called. Castaway or Stranded or whatever the hell the name of it was. I don't know. But it was a soccer ball. Like, half the movie or more. It was him and a soccer ball, and the movie was a massive hit. So he does a movie with Shelley Long, who's a human, and the thing tanks into the toilet. But that's my point. Like, you ride that out. If they want to do another season, do another season. That one's over. They want to do another season, do another season. Ride it until the end. The very end. Until they don't want to give you money anymore. I don't understand that. And that's why I don't understand with these, with these CEO guys. Like this guy here I'm reading about, who left Disney to go with Genius. I mean, stop 100 people on the street and say, which company have you heard of? Or which company is more popular, Disney or Genius? Pretty sure at least 99 would say Disney. One would say Genius just to be different. Because those people are out there. They like doing that. But that's really it. I mean, that's it. So, but, hey, listen. Everybody makes their own decisions, what they're going to do. And unfortunately for some people, they go wrong. But, hey, listen, they say, this guy is saying that, as I said in announcing them, those two, it's like having Michael Jordan and LeBron James on the same team. Alongside Margaret and David is our ultra talented general manager. He's not just talented, he's ultra talented. General manager, she is. I'm sorry, I thought it said Carl, so it's Caroline. Caroline Tyree, whatever. Who, by the way, ran the top children's broadcast service in Canada. Oh my God, Teletoon, and helped launch Cartoon Network, Boomerang, and Adult Swim in Canada. All right, Adult Swim is pretty funny in Canada. Ooh, so. This is just a letter to everybody to show that, we're going up and everybody be happy. Their businesses smiles, but they want to enrich people and enrich children and teach them to be tolerant and loving and caring and all of that stuff. Which, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that at all. We don't need people who are intolerant in this world. We really, truly don't. The world's a tough enough place as it is without people like just beating the hell out of you for your thoughts and ideas. Really. It really is. But anyway, back to Genius. If I was paying attention, this line right here would have been an awesome spot, and the spot would have been here, right here, to get in, and I'll show you why. But I really wasn't paying attention. I was yapping. Sometimes that happens. Been a rough couple of days for just certain things, certain reasons, things I'm not going to get into. But there, 565. Look at this. We got support here. Broke support, came up, it became resistance. Remember what I said before? Came back down, became resistance. Now it became support and support. Right here. Right here was the juice. This was the juice. Missed it because I was talking too much. I gotta shut my mouth. then you'll think nobody's here. What a dilemma. Something I have to do here. Let's see. Okay. I don't know what that is. Anyway, yeah, I find such strange things in technology. I truly do. But yeah, Genius could give you an opportunity at around the 560, 565, 570 range. So, I would keep an eye on it in this area. Somewhere in that box right there. Maybe opportunity. Got to see what happens if it comes back down again, but that can be opportunity. Let's see what else we got. We got anything else today? It looks like we've used everything up. M-I-T-T. Yeah, nothing there. Nothing going on there at the moment. HT, not enough really consistent volume. It's nice over the VWAP. It's staying straight over the VWAP, which is nice, but it's really got nothing that I can see anyway. MFA very heavily traded. I normally don't like to trade these because it's just such a slow lumbering process. A lot of crawling. I mean, it made, 288 up to, 314, but it took from 10 o'clock it took an hour to do that. I don't know. It's just too much. XSPA. XSPA. Let's see. Yeah, 272. It broke support hard, real hard. Got all the way down to 238, which actually was around another support number. 240, we'll say, was another support number. 243. Yeah, more like 242, 243. Would have been a good spot to jump on. Would have got you up to 263. Could have been a 20-cent move, but didn't see that one. Didn't see that one happening. Let's see. Sometimes this one's not bad. ASNA. Yeah, ASNA, too bad. This one here. This one had resistance and support around 214. Got up as high as 259, but very sketchy on the volume. A lot of pops and drops on volume, and this one is kind of I've seen open to, you know, the manipulators in the market. So that one I would kind of stay away from. Can CCO, okay, let's see, we're added here. Resistance point is at 215. There's almost no volume, so we're going to say goodbye to that. And CCO. Sports here around $1.12. High was $1.25. Again, fairly low on volume. I mean, not terrible, you know, but fairly low. But heavily traded. Takes a while to make moves. When it broke this resistance line here, that was a nice setup right there. $1.10 to $1.25. But it can move. I mean, don't get me wrong. It definitely can move. It just, you know, it generally doesn't though, like move in big leaps and bounds. If you follow this chart all the way down, you'll see there's here's one pop here, and that was opened at 256. No, that's not it. I'm not on the right one. There you go. Yeah, opened at 256 and a high at 295. That was it. That looks like the best popper it's had in a long, long time. Till today. This one opened at $1.01, got up to $1.25. So I don't think we have much there. Nope. This one's got some news. $344, $274, sitting right above VWAP right now. If this pulls back to like 265, 267, it may be an opportunity. Possible, it may be an opportunity. Because you had resistance right here. And then this was support here. And right in between there, actually it's about 270, I'm sorry. Then did I break it down a little more? Yeah, here. There, okay. We got a couple of dojis. So 273. 273 is a magic number on this one. If you're going to get into it, I would say that would be the number. volume-wise, we're doing okay. And it is heavily traded, so it generally won't move very rapidly, but it could. Anything can. Anything can move rapidly. I'm going to watch this one, see what it does. If it returns back down to around that 270, what did we say it was? 272 number. Let's put a little line on there so we don't forget, because I have the memory of a dead elephant. That's if it gets there. And when I say that number, it could be 273, it could be 270, but you know, I'm giving you a range. It's like right in the middle of the range. It's 11:11. Every time I look at the clock in my entire life, it's always 11:11. I don't know why we have other numbers on the clock as far as I'm concerned. Because they always say 11:11. Oh. Let's catch this right where it is. At 269. 270. Okay. Got GCI at 270. So my first target is going to be 284. I'm going to have a short leash on this one, though. know what it has in its tank right here. All common sense factors say that this was the spot to get in. But let's see if common sense prevails. All the logic, trading logic says. Sometimes logic isn't always the answer, but almost always it is, so that's why I'm happy just to stay where I am and be logical. Right. What did I get in this thing at 270? Okay. Like I say, short leash on this one. Very important. Okay, waiting for a little movement here. I got a few minutes that I can wait. Getting close to bailout number here. Very close. Just gonna hold it through this. See where we end up. This is the support area right here where it is right now. Now we want to see the rebound. Does it show? Does it come? Does the rebound happen? So now we're looking for 271. We need to get back up to 271, or at least 265. Need to achieve that. I mean, that was Decent candle, that last one. But we'll see. We'll see. Looks like we... No. Getting a little breath of life here. A little tiny bit anyway. Yeah. This is that decision time. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes and no and no and yes. Would we do? Take a guess. Truly, this is a guess area right here. When people tell you they know it's going to go up or down or whatever, they're just lying. They're hoping they're right. It's just purely a guess area. Been at this for a long, long time. And I don't care what strategy you use, what plan you use. When you get to a point like this one on GCI, it's just purely a guess. You put yourself in a position to be successful, and then sometimes it comes down to a guess. But if you put yourself in good positions on a regular basis, the odds are forever in your favor. To quote what was that movie? What were they called? There was a bunch of them. Oh man. What were they called? What were they called? Hunger Games. Hunger Games, yes. And may the odds forever be in your favor. Or something like that. So, we're doing a little creepy crawly up here. 262 was the number to break, and we're at 259. We did get over a little bit on this candle. Need a little more buying to get in here. Come on, fellers, ladies, chipmunks, raccoons, whoever, monkeys, whoever's buying stock today, AIs, IAs. That would be intelligence artificial. That's how I'd probably listed in my phone book. I always list things backwards in my phone book. I don't know why. Genius is moving up again. Oh, that thing just doesn't have any quit. I guess it's that Michael Jordan, LeBron James team that they hired from the Cartoon Networks and stuff in Disney that are, you know, since they made that announcement. Because that announcement was, I don't know, it was like a 10 something. And since then, it's been moving up slowly. Not like the last few days. Last few days were insane. But it's been moving up slowly. GCI just sort of consolidating a little bit here. Waiting for it to move up again. Hopefully we do. Got to get up over 260 for a start. Just to get out of the starting blocks, we got to get over 260. Volume is terrible in comparison. Compared to some stocks, the volume's great. But yeah, volume kind of fizzled a little bit on us. Yeah, if we can get up to that 271 mark, we're in business. But man, it's just struggling. It's got to get up over 260 as our very first goal. It's at 260 now. 260 now. And just staying there. This can be the longest I've worked in weeks. And the funny part is, when I got on the stream this morning, I said, I'm going to be in and out pretty quick today because I have a lot of things to do. And before I knew it, here it is, 11:25 and 40 seconds. Usually my maximum is to work to 11:30. I mean maximum. And I'm 4 minutes, almost 4 minutes away from that. But I don't want to walk out on this thing when I think it might make a bit of a move up. It's just hanging on that 260 number. Jeez. I could set it to sell on the timer at like lunchtime, but that's pretty scary. You don't know. I've done it sometimes, like to sell at the end of the day at like 3:57, p.m. just to automatically sell wherever it is, whatever price it is. Just sell it. Wrong way. Still the wrong way. Continuing on the wrong way. And continuing on the wrong way today, we had GCI stock. Doesn't it know I want to get out of here by 11:30? Good lordy low. So let's see here. Let's do a little more exploratory work here. Okay. Now we got something to work with here. Up. Finally popped that 260. Yeah, dog. Here we go. Here we go. We're looking to break 271. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Come on. Come on, 271. We got to pop it. Let's go. Let's go. 267. 68. A little bit of excitement here anyway. 67, 67, 66. Ah, man. We're right on the VWAP, so that's, hate when that happens. Everybody sees the VWAP. Another 10 seconds to a new 1 minute candle. Got to finish strong on this one. Come on, finish strong. 68, 69, 70. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Okay, but we are starting above VWAP. 69. There we go. There we go. Seeing some action here. Come on. Oh, come on. You're going the wrong way, for crying out loud. I'm on overtime now. Come on. I don't like overtime. GCI. Come on, GCI. You got a couple of cents to go. Couple of cents to go. Ah. Seriously? You're going to do this to me now? I got so much stuff to do today. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. This sucks. Come on. It just sucks because I got to get out of here. If this was 10 o'clock in the morning, I wouldn't care. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. 65, 65, 66. Come on. 66. Good. Let's just get over the damn VWAP, man. What is with you guys? Bunch of chicken traders out there. Come on. Step up. Let's buy some GCI over to VWAP. Let's get it going. Let's give it a push. Thrust. Rocket thrust. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, even my dog's getting in the yak. She's all excited too. She wants to see it happen too. 67. Nice. 67. 69. Yes. 70. Yes. Yes. 70. Come on. 71. There we are. We're at 71. Stop, Maggie. 71. 71. 73. 73. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. All right. All right. All right. Next stop, 75. 75. Can we get over 75? I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting. Oh, man, don't unexcite it. Come on. Keep it going. $69, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70. Come on, close that gap, man. You're just about there. How close can you get without actually being there? This is how close. This is definitely how close. So close. Come on, push it. Push it. Push it. I've just about had enough. I'm 3 minutes into overtime here. 3 minutes into overtime. I gotta talk to my union boss about this. That bell means nothing except trying to give me a heart attack. Every time it goes off, I get a heart attack. We're at 270, hanging on that 270 number. Looking weak. 269, 63. Jeez, it's flushing down. Come on. All right, no matter what, I'm out after this flush, whatever it does. Down or up, I'm out. I can't stick around much longer. Cannot stick around much longer. Unless it explodes, then of course I can stick around much longer. Yep. Can't stick around much longer. Come on, put me to sleep here. Come on, that's a good sign. That candle's a good looking candle right there. Buyers are pushing it. Come on. Come on, don't give up on it now. Go 70. $69. Jesus. $68. $67. About there. Just about there for Ballin. I really hate to leave this one the way it is. 67. 67. 68, 69, 69. Come on, man, just a little bit. I want to get out of here. Gotta sound like a whiny bitch, don't I? Come on, 69. 69, 68. There we go. Little jump, little 70. Getting up to 70. 71, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 2. 3, come on, 3, 4, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. All right. Yeah, they got a crappy fill there. But it was a positive. It was a green trade, so I'm done. I gotta go. I'd love to stay because I think this thing is going to pop a little bit. I think it might get up to 285, 290. I believe it will, but I gotta go. Gotta wrap it up. All right. Listen, traders, I'm glad anybody could join me. I hope you made some money. We went 3 for 3 on trades today. This GCI, I think, still has a little bit of gas in the tank. I'd be surprised if it didn't. because it's broken through all of its barriers that it had to break through, or it's on the verge of breaking through the last one, and then which is 276, and then your next stop would be 284. So it's on its way to doing it. So if it breaks that, I'd hang for a while, see what you can get out of it. Other than that, that's it. 3 for 3. GCI, XSPA, and FR, was it FRSK, was that? Or FRSX. So, keep an eye on Genius today. So it just doesn't want to quit. So, hey, there it goes. There goes GCI without me. But it's okay. I finished green with it, so I'm happy. So now your next stop that you're going to be concerned with is 284, and you're almost there. You're almost at 284. You hit 284, 285, then you're looking at 288, and then after that, you got a ways to go. You can get up to, $3, 303, somewhere in that ballpark. So you're doing well if you're in there. Okay, you broke it, and you broke it with authority. And I'm still talking. I could still be in this trade. Jesus, what's wrong with me? You know what I was afraid of? It was going to go red again, and I was going to have to wait for it to climb back up. But anyway. So you're looking at 3. I'll stick with you for a minute with this. Circuit breaker number on this one is 330 at the present. 338, it just changed. But right here, you're looking to get over 303. 303 is your next magic number. 303 is the next magic number. I mean, $3, you're going to be in Hover Town anyway, so probably. Usually that's shut up. Usually that's how it works. Just sits at that whole dollar number, like a monkey seeing a computer for the first time. Everybody's dollar. Oh my God, dollar. What are we going to do? It's at $1. Yeah. Might have been rejected at the 3. It's amazing. Got up to 298. God, that whole dollar is the most annoying thing in the world of trading that exists. It really is. Yep, there it goes. Going the other direction. All right, I'm out. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you back here on Monday. It's been a nice Friday, 3 for 3. Always happy about that. Always happy about that. All right, traders. See you Monday.